Right, what's up? We are back for another video. Again, as much as I mentioned before that I'm gonna do more videos in the channel, I wasn't able to, but we have a couple actually, and then we have some choices. So I plan to start out with the usual suspects. So that's why actually for today, I'm gonna check out the Moondrop U2 earbuds. But yeah, for the next round of reviews, I'm just gonna do more classic unboxings. So recently, I'm not as updated with the world of earphones. Usually for this types of earbuds, it's very interesting for me because they're kind of competing against the monks of the world, and I haven't listened to one earbuds yet that really blew my mind. That there's just one recommendation for earbuds across the board. So model U2 hi-fi earbuds, ABS cavity monitor, 14.8 composite long stroke paper unit. I think it has been my first time seeing this type of driver. 3.5mm jack, 20 to 20 kHz in frequency range, 30 ohm impedance, so maybe quite easier to drive compared to your other buds. So yeah, we have seen some maybe Monks buds that are 250 ohms to drive, or 300. That's definitely a lot harder compared to this. And some people actually kind of prefer buds because it's open. So some people doesn't like IMs. Stuff that goes in the inner ear. Some people doesn't like it. So we're gonna try to unbox it. So yeah, our camera setup is not the best right now, but this is what we're gonna work with for today. And I'm actually gonna figure out a way to do my reviews in the future. I think it's gonna be more casual reviews, something like this, something just talking, not so much on being having tight type of content. I'm just gonna ramble with you guys because that's what I enjoy. This is actually quite cool. It has that pin look to it. Cyberpunk has the metal trims. But let's check it out. And always with Moondrops, you kind of know what to expect with Moondrops. It's always the tuning. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. This definitely looks different. It has that pin look to it. That's my first impression. Is this even real? Is this really the design of this earbuds? I'm gonna have some close-ups here, but I'm just gonna show you on the camera. But this is quite heavy, maybe the heaviest earbuds that I have unboxed in the channel, and quite an interesting design. You have an open design, but you have that AirPods fins. If I'm gonna try to illustrate it, but definitely looks cool here. It has its own vibe. I can see myself like wearing like rocker look, like rockstar look, and then having this on my ear. Cable might be better compared to some Moondrops that I've seen for sure. It has that braided cable look. Feels good. Definitely better compared to your usual the cheaper models, or the Vidos. The Vidos, very old school. I'm not sure even if the Vidos are still available right now, but wow, that's been a while since I mentioned Vidos. But I kind of like that, the Vidos. It has some carrying pouch as well. Yeah. All right, so let's try to put this on the ear. This might be really can be really interesting. But this is how it looks like. So some people prefer having foams, so it can stick to your ear. It has one, so I kind of prefer actually with usually with foams because it sticks to my ear better. But I'm gonna try to listen to this first with no foams, because it changes. It does change the sound, bass response. Sometimes a little bit more prominent because you have a better seal. But I want to listen to it more. But it does come with around 3 sets of foams. That's definitely nice. So yeah, let's try to listen to some tunes. Of course, Cavalli Tube Hybrid with the Grace S DAC. For our listen today. Playing some I Shot the Sheriff. Alright, wow. First impressions, open sound. This is definitely one of the unique selling points of earbuds. You're getting a a bit bigger stage for me compared to your in-ears. Actually, let's look at the price of this Moondrop U2. It's $24. Actually, in terms of the sound, it does remind me more of the SSP. Not much the sub $20 Moondrops. Bass quite tight. Again, pushed vocal. Has a bit of brightness in the vocal. So I'm expecting maybe around a slight maybe 6 to 7K push. Maybe just enough 12K push. Not that much. I can see that the tuning is similar to the SSP. But a slight mid-bass push here. But a quite tight presentation overall. And really impressive separation here for me. So it's the separation and the stage that really shine for me in this IEM. Let's try some Let's Groove by Earth, Wind & Fire. Ooh, some micro detail for you guys. Micro detail part quite impressive for what I assume to be dynamic drivers. Maybe micro detail, this is not SSP, maybe better than SSP micro detail here. A little bit faster, has some maybe touch electrostatic type of driver micro detail, if I'm gonna put it that way. Try to illustrate it. But definitely compared to maybe your usual, maybe Starfields, Aria, those have a bit more smoothness for me. This is a bit more clean in presentation. But it's not super clean. I mean, there are more IMs cleaner than this. It's just in the cleaner side compared to your some other Moondrops. This is not a completely, you know, black and white type of presentation. Going for some It's My Life by Bon Jovi. Yeah, here It's My Life by Bon Jovi. Presentation again has that cleanliness to the presentation. Has that lightness in the driver. Has that speed, quickness, micro detail, top end. Definitely for the guitars here really shines as well. So definitely compared to some the SSPs before, this has a touch of more micro detail for me. Touch more clean presentation as well. And a bit bigger stage presentation because of that more open sound. In terms of the tuning, this has some slight warm U presentation here for me. Maybe something like the SSPs has that a touch fun presentation. It's not that far off, but it's just a touch fun. It's not your KZ type of U. This is more of a Moondrop type of U. Let us try some Chunky by Bruno Mars. And going to the low end, actually, yeah, this might be, you know, if you're gonna compare this to some IEMs, you might find this a bit lacking for me, especially in the sub bass, because you're lacking that seal. It's not that, you know, rumbly. It's a bit more light. And here in Bruno Mars Chunky, some people might be looking for a bit more rumble here, a bit more maybe oomph in the bass, and this definitely has a bit kinder bass in that regard. It's elevated, but the push, the impact is not as impactful compared to some other maybe IEMs, sealed IEMs that we have checked. So the sub bass is you know, this is not something that you would want to buy for sub bass. Going for some female vocals by Ariana Grande. Yeah, so Ariana Grande as well, touch recessed for me vocal presentation. But actually for both male and female vocals, no shoutiness for me inside. Yeah, they have some push. They have some maybe top end push, but it's not shouty for me to listen to. Definitely nice on that. Jumping in by Joe Satriani for some guitars. Yeah, so if the low end is a bit lacking for me, especially in the sub bass region, here in the top end, really nice. Nice extension. Some micro detail to boot. Not as well as micro detail of your multi-driver systems, but for dynamic drivers, especially in this price range, really impressive micro detail here for me. So whatever they did with this drivers, is quite impressive for me. So one quick listen actually with some foams, just to check out the sound of this. But so far I'm quite impressed. So yeah, the quality of this foam's not the best because I kind of broke one. So yeah, for me, 3 to 4 dB or 2 to 3 dB push, definitely more in the warmer side now in terms of the presentation. The vocals smoothen out a bit more, separation not as much, and a bit smaller stage in presentation for me. But for me personally, this introduced a bit too much mud for me. It can be a bit muddy, so not my favorite. So yeah, if you want that bass push, go for it. But I do like personally the more open presentation, which is what I'm gonna have the configuration on this with. So that's my look with the Moondrop U2s. What are my overall thoughts in it? Really interesting, really impressive for $23. I do recommend listening to this without foams, but I do like the tighter presentation, nice separation, nice open sound here. Pun intended. It's an open earbud, but open sound, stage quite big. I like the presentation of the tightness in the sound, so the separation is quite good. Tight bass as well, not your boomy type of bass. Quite tight in presentation. When used open, can be a bit lacking in the sub bass, but still I like tightness in presentation here. Mids quite has a bit of push for the vocals, which is definitely nice. Definitely not muddy vocals, quite open vocal for me, quite brighter vocal presentation for me, which is definitely I enjoy. Touch recess, but definitely a brighter vocal presentation. It's not muddy to listen to, really nice on that. And guitars, and because of that, more micro detail with the drivers that they used here, really nice on top end here for Satriani, some Dream Theater, really nice listen here for me. Guitar tracks approved here. So who's gonna buy this? For those people who's looking for a bit more open sound, a bit more still in the fun sound, more casual listening sound, but those who's looking for a bit more open, better separation sound, and a bit more technically capable earbud as well. So if you're looking for something like that, this should be your pick. If you don't have this yet, this form factor, this earbuds form factor, if you're coming from IEMs, this can be a nice start, because this has some similarities in the sound compared to the SSPs, something to that effect, but maybe a bit more micro detail for me because of that driver. So it is gonna be a familiar sound to you. And yeah, you still have that option to go with the foams if you want a bit more low end, so that's nice if you're gonna listen to maybe more hip-hop sounds in your day. You can still use that. And if you want a bit more CL, if you're gonna go outside, so you have some options, definitely nice. So if you're gonna buy earphones, definitely nice to have options, because just more value for money, you have more sounds. So yeah, that is who is this for. So I'm not sure of the look on this though. It's definitely it's something that you need to get used to. It's like paper clips. So I'm not sure if a lot of people likes this kind of look, and yeah, it will be kind of up to you on that. I'm okay with it, I don't mind, but definitely I wish if they went for something a bit more safer in the look. That might be a bit easier for some people, more people to accept, but I don't mind this at all. I mean, if you're gonna compare it to the usual super plasticky earbuds, this is it has some metal already, so it is an upgrade from that. So I don't really mind it, but up to you on that. So that's my review with the Moondrop U2s. Of course, if you learned something, leave a like and subscribe for content like this in the future. Some other stuff that arrived in the studio, I believe some are hype items. So I have maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items here. So it will come for sure, but upload schedule, I'm still up in the air. I'm gonna try my best to finish everything and then look at more stuff here in the studio. But let me know what I have missed in the world of audio. I'm not as active anymore in the past months, but I want to be more active. But let me know in the comments below what should I check out. And of course, thanks for watching, and thanks for visiting the channel again. See you guys in the next video. Bye.